special thanks to Melanie for sponsoring this reaction.
Welcome back to another EP sponsored reaction. This one's for episode 2 of Derry Girls. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It helps the algorithm do what it does. Thank you.
Alright, shout out to executive producer Melanie for sponsoring this reaction. A couple comments from the last episode, starting with Lisa, who says, so happy you guys reacted to the show. Justin comes through to say they don't call it high school over there. I guess that is high school. They just have a different name. So it is. Oh. It wasn't college, essentially. Okay. Executive producer Jojo says, love this one. I'm glad you guys picked up on the bomb thing. This show is really good at getting humor from something as serious as The Troubles. This is set in the early to mid 90s. Yeah, I don't know why that sounds weird to me. So there's some good references in there to watch out for. For example, in this one, Aaron talks about Macaulay Culkin divorcing his parents, and Michelle just saw Pulp Fiction, the movie with two blokes in suits eating hamburgers and calling everyone mother effers. And of course, the wonderful 90s soundtrack with lots of cranberries. Nick Q comes through to say, fantastic show to react to, hilariously crazy with dashes of real grounded seriousness as they live through the troubles. A little note, college in Ireland, the UK is basically equivalent to the last couple of years in high school in the US. It's 2 years of optional schooling in order to prepare for their entrance into university, the equivalent term for a US college. Okay. Executive producer Melanie adds, for the last comment, I'm glad you guys enjoyed this show. I actually discovered it due to other Patreons. I saw that a lot of people were really passionate about it early this year and decided to watch it. As someone who grew up in Guatemala, it was really fascinating to learn about the Troubles. Took place in the 90s when the Brits and Irish were in the middle of a war due to what I understand to be the British government being the British government. From this totally out-of-pocket comedy. I love learning about something new, and I love it when it's in comedy form. Yeah. As for James, he's English, so he gets what he gets. LOL. I'm also Belizean, so I'll laugh at the Belizean. Yeah. So I laugh at the metaphor of him representing all the English. Okay. Alright, great comments, guys. Let's jump into episode 2 right now.
Before I dismiss you for the weekend, a few announcements. On Monday morning, several of our Year 13s will face their GCSE Maths reset. Now, I know how daunting reset examinations can be. So if anyone is feeling anxious or worried, or even if you just want to chat, please do not come crying to me.
Do not come crying to me.
Come on, the fuck. Notice from Mr. Macaulay, this year's destination for the Euro Trotters trip will be dramatic pause. Did you actually want me to do the dramatic pause?
Yes.
Yeah.
How was it? Interesting. I'm not going
in Paris, it's going to be Paris.
Paris.
If you need any further information, there is a stall in the foyer. Sadly, I am unable to come on this one as I despise the French.
I despise the French.
Your father, son,
I like her.
4 bags be enough?
More than enough.
I say we'd need 5 to be safe. Do you not think that?
Stick down 5.
5 bags of chips then?
Little chicken felt burger. No lettuce, no tomato, no cheese.
I'd just like plain, will I?
No onions, no cucumber.
One plain.
No relish, no pickles, no mayonnaise.
I got
chicken.
What do you mean no chicken?
No chicken.
Get that?
Oh, you want chicken and bread? Sorry, you want?
It's a chicken burger. Of course I want chicken. What are you?
It's sarcasm.
No chicken.
No chicken.
Uncle Colin. Well, I'm not taking it. I've been sung once already this week. And I'm 45 minutes talking about his new shoelaces. Sure, I've stopped answering my phone altogether for fear it's him, Mary. Will you take it, Dad?
No chance, love. I mean, I know I shouldn't say this about my own brother, but by Christ, he's a boring bastard.
Well, is somebody going to take it or not? Don't you take it?
Listen to cheat you.
How's it going, Colin?
Would you ever think of going cordless?
I was brave and cold earlier, that's true.
Jenna Sharkey went cordless and she's like a new woman now, Jerry.
No, it's not as cold now.
He can make a call from
Let's just talk about how
living
cold it was
room,
earlier.
from her kitchen, from her bedroom.
Right, look, Colin, I don't have long. We're sitting to the chippy here.
And the other night, right, and this is no word of a lie, she rang me from
Oh my god, babe.
the back.
Before this photo.
He's
How it
serious.
changed his
No,
face.
they ain't even got one yet.
Oh my god.
What's up?
A Colin.
Feels
So
like-
what are
Let's
these?
just sell our
I
organs
never
in.
looked at this before. I just assumed they were all dead cat posters.
Missing cat posters.
If you're an optimist.
I'm not sure if I'd be suited to any of these, Rob.
You're really practical and I'm just more creative. You're more of a
Car
slobber.
wash.
Fuck's sake. I think other people will do this thing.
Oi, I'm not asking again. A large curry body for now. And don't be shy with the salt now. What about the wee lime?
Well, Deco.
I'm okay, thanks.
What?
I don't really want anything.
You don't want anything.
How could you not want anything? It's lovely.
I just don't really fancy it, that's all.
I don't understand.
Are you not feeling well, James?
I don't like it, okay? It's too
Just hear
greasy.
that.
It's much too greasy.
It's too greasy.
The smell of it makes me feel physically sick.
I'm sorry that you
He's
had to hear
English.
that, Finola. You're a fucking embarrassment.
Right.
Get him out of here. You heard the woman?
Fucking curly hair.
Door. This must have been, we're talking 8, half 8, where I was halfway through my dinner. And up I got to open it, and there, and the taller fella. Though to be fair, there was no more than an inch in it.
Jesus wept.
The slightly taller fella,
Diabolique, as they say in France.
Or you're still not going to Paris, as they say in Derry.
Oh my
Ah,
god.
well, I'm delighted for you, Colin.
What?
Well, I just mean that, well, before he had nothing really going for him, but now, well, now he's somebody. Now he's the fella that got tagged his own radiator.
thanks Sarah.
We should ring UTV, get them to do an interview. When Shanashaki was interviewed, do you mind the time when her brother got hijacked? Well, Fanula gave her free chips for a month. You're joking. Honestly.
Wait for it.
Jill, don't be such a sure of bore bags.
Launch a motherfucker.
Tippy.
Ah, that really hurt.
You're such a pussy.
What were they looking for? Chips, obviously.
They were looking for the keys to the van. Keep up, Erin.
Do you think we should knock them about a bit? No, nothing drastic, just a few slaps. I said no, Sarah.
Drastic?
Should we hit the button?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Why not even the gate?
I hate to be health and safety stickler, but surely you're not actually planning on leaving us like this, are you?
Amen. Le long du golfe clair a des reflets d'argent la mer, des reflets contents.
It's locked.
Oh my god. They can't even pull it off.
What the fuck's going on here
All
exactly?
right.
Okay.
She in yoga, babe. She has yoga.
All right. Well, what happened was
What had happened was,
Michelle was carrying the Santa can.
Perfect, they're going with their story.
why the fuck are they telling us to
Still
read?
the case.
They got the pizza.
Alright, that was episode 2 of Derry Girls, and hey, that was a funny episode right there, man. That was even funnier than the first one, I think. I mean, they just got into some shit right there, and Paris is out, I believe, for sure, and they can never eat at this restaurant again, for sure, too. But I had a lot of fun with it, a lot of quick-witted jokes. I mean, the jokes are still snappy, sarcastic, just like they was in the first episode. So I am really starting to enjoy this episode. So good pick. Can't wait to see another one.
Shout out again to executive producer Melanie for sponsoring this reaction. I agree. I loved the fascination and dependency they have on their fast food / restaurant.
Yeah.
And I love James completely embarrassing him with the fact that he can't handle all the grease. I thought they were essentially going to play up the grease part when they were cleaning, but they just made a mistake and were cleaning with mayo, which I thought was brilliant too. So all of that really worked for me. I thought that was really funny. The uncle who tells the story slow as hell and is the most boring person,
yeah.
having the most extreme dramatic thing happen to him, and even in telling the story it's boring, and to use that plot device to try to get out of trouble at
Which
the
they didn't
end
even use.
was so smart though. It was so clever. The whole pizza joke too was really funny. So I just think I really like the pacing of these episodes. It's
Yeah.
really, and again, special thanks to you guys for making sure that we do put the subtitles, because it does make it so much easier to follow along, because some of the dialects are a lot harder than others.
Yeah.
But it's extremely well paced as far as the setup for the jokes, and they do a good job with a full circle as far as incorporating the joke at the end too. I love the fact that the mom panicked and just used the same lame ass candle joke story because she couldn't think of anything else at the moment. Oh, and I also thought the whole what is it called? The fund that all the rich kids have, and they were all like, wait, the trust fund.
Yeah.
They're like, oh shit, we have this trust fund, and them going back to their parents legitimately thinking that's something they just didn't know they didn't have was really great too. I thought the mom especially handled that really well. So another solid episode. Looking forward to checking out the next one.
Yep. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another EP sponsor reaction for Derry Girls, Season 1, Episode 2, and until next time, people.